What is up, fellas? You see the trim? Hope you like it. But I do look like, from here up, I do look like a grease ball. Don't mind this bad bullshit. Aside from that, we have a little different format today. It's kind of just me ranting about something I truly hate with a passion, with some gameplay in the back. But let's get straight into it. Starship Technologies, Magnum Opus, the food delivery robot that is hated with the core of me, Mario, aka Thymature. The amount of rage I have for this little piece of dog shit. This Wally X Eve offspring, you know. This thing was made for convenience, but I just want to fist it. Because holy shit, it's so annoying. The amount of times this thing has inconvenienced me in such a way that nothing else can do. It's tickled my boner in such a way that no one else has, no other thing has. Like it's it's contorted my balls and I can't even speak. It's contorted my balls in such a way that nothing else has contorted them in. You know, they are the bane of my existence. Only when I go to school, mind you. I did not know these things existed prior to even school, before going to college. You know, these things were foreign objects entirely when I saw them. I thought they were cool at first, up until they started inconveniencing me in such small ways where it just started pissing me off more and more and more. You know, when you start raging at something, like just little by little, and then it just blow up? That's what happened to me. But it blew up in the worst possible way when I trip and ate shit to those little shits, bro. Me, as a young scholar, checking my phone, seeing what's new, seeing what I gotta do, and this little thing was waddling behind me like nothing, like it's a first day. Mind you, there's nothing in front of me right now, right? Nothing in front of it right now, right? I, s- it stops directly in front of me while after going around me, it stops directly in front of me, decides to stay there, and then me still big on my phone, late to class, by the way. I forgot to mention that. That is important to the plot. I fucking eat shit on that piece of shit. After I ate shit, I noticed through the corner of my eye people above me. Mind you, this walkway is separating two big old buildings, right, from each other. So I don't know who else saw me on the right side, but motherfuckers on this side, they were geeking on me. Every window I saw, mind you, my backpack was open. My eye, it was like the most nerd thing I've ever seen. And it happened to me. My papers were gone on the floor. A lot of shit was gone on the floor. I was just trying to pick it up. Oh my god. And that little robot was just stare, bro. Just stare looking at me with this freaky looking eyes, man. Just fuck that thing, man. Fuck that thing. That's one point why I hate that stuff. I bowled over, by damn right, kicked that shit. It hurt me more than it did damage to it, but it got my rage out. I don't remember those faces that laughed at me, but just know you saw nothing that day. It was not me. But that's just one reason why I hate those little things. That and the amount of times they just refuse to go from the crosswalks. Like, what are you doing? You're what? Who programmed this thing, bro? They have the most brain dead AI known to human existence. There's no cars going, right? I I know they're supposed to be quick, 15 minutes. From what I've heard, every time they're used, their food is cold. Might as well just go get it yourself, But what are you doing? The reason they're usually cold, the food is usually cold, is because these fools decide to just stay on the crosswalks, not going. because they're just brain dead. They refuse to move. You know, they just don't go. Like me, I was walking right to class again, different hallway, different whatever. I forgot what I was happening, but it was outside. Coming up against a crosswalk, I see one baboon just staying there. Mind you, there's another baboon on the other side of the crosswalk. So they're both trying to go through the crosswalk, right? But neither of them want to go. And there's no cars on the side. And I don't know if they're programming just, no, you go, no, you go. You know, when you're driving and it's just like, all right, it's your turn. But then the other guy goes, and then while you're going, you go a little bit. Like, while you go, they go a little bit, and you're just like, what the fuck are we doing here? Right? It was kind of like that, but to the umph extent. These fools jerk, 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 jerk would not move. Mind you, this is no inconvenience to me because I'm just watching it happen. It was kind of more entertaining. But then when it got time for me to go through, these fools decided to go at the same time. And, oh my god, they're so stupid, bro. While I was going, one of them decided to book it. And as I was getting to the other side of the crosswalk, this thing runs over my foot. Yo, aren't they supposed to not do that specific thing? Another reason why I hate those little things. But that's not it. I also have a slight theory on why those little things are kind of addictive. Hear me out. I sound like a complete buffoon here, like a complete conspiracist, right? But hear me out. What if they're lacing the food? You heard me right. I have a feeling that these little yangs, just to have that little bit of like more dopamine hit, they lace it with whatever so that you would use it more and more. So those little robots, 100% cost hella money, are used more and more because they are really popular. I do see a lot of them. But what if they're lacing us? Mind you, I've never used it, so I have a feeling that those things, just a slight game theory, that you know when you get like a package from Amazon and you get that little brush of dopamine before you grab it, and you're just like, damn, I just got a fucking towel, a Legend of Zelda towel, but it's cool. But it was more like the adventure of waiting for it than the actual object. You know, you were more excited for it to finally arrive than for you to actually have it. That's what I think those little robots are for, and I don't like it. But yeah, I just want to rant a little bit. I'm in spring break, so I just wanted to hit on those little things. I just had that in the back of my mind. I just want to talk about. Yeah. See you later, alligators.
What a segment.